they're a triple option football team. They've got, they like to, they're running the football. What makes them scary is they're rushing for about 180, which is pretty good. Anytime you're over 150, you go. They've got an opportunity. Anytime anybody rushes for over 150, if you don't play well, that means they go for 300 against you. And typically, if they go for 300, you're going to win the game unless there's a lot of turnovers. So they have the capability of running the football for a lot of yards. Now, that in itself is, if they're one-dimensional, well, we can load the box and stop that. But they can throw the football. They're throwing for over 200 yards a game. So offensively, they've got some weapons and a great scheme. They're very formidable offensively. Defensively, they show a lot of different looks, a lot of different fronts. They base out of a 4-man front, but they'll play some 3-3 stack and bring a lot of different blitz packages. So, they present some problems defensively, some things that we'll definitely need to have a great week of preparation for. They've got some really good athletes over there. So it'll be a big challenge for us this week. The thing we talked to our guys about last night was it's time to get better. We've got to keep improving, keep getting better. We don't want to have peaked, at week 8 during the regular season. The teams that are going to be there at the end of the year are the teams that are getting better each and every week. The teams that keep improving, keep pushing, keep getting better at their craft, and working on all the little things that that we need to do in order to be successful. So this is a big week for us. We've got a couple of guys banged up a little bit, but hopefully we can get them back well and healthy and ready to roll. McNeese was a very physical football team, so we got a few more bumps and bruises than what we have been having. So this is a big week for us to get healthy, get well, have a great week of practice, and then go on the road and play a Lamar team for their homecoming. We know they're going to be fired up. They're going to be excited to be playing in front of their home crowd at homecoming. So
next guy up here is Eric Jackson. He's pretty good at getting guys on the ground as well. So a junior from Apopka, Florida. So welcome, Eric. Thank you for being with us tonight.
Well, thank you.
Congratulations on what's been a great start so far. And you've already surpassed, actually doubled your tackle total from last year, 43. And you and Chris Terrell and the rest of that defensive line, you guys have been wreaking havoc. Are you having a good time?
Yeah, we're having an amazing time. It's always a great time when we out there just having fun, getting after the quarterback, getting after the running backs, everybody.
I think people around the country and around the league for sure knew about the linebacking core, because those guys were back. And the defensive backfield, most of those were familiar faces. Obviously, Trey's gotten a lot of attention with the All-American honors. Mm-hmm. Defensive line was the one area people were wondering, well, how much of those guys that graduated are going to impact the line? I think you guys have picked up and maybe even surpassed the performance. How much did you guys take that responsibility seriously coming in about trying to fill the shoes? And obviously you guys contributed last year as well, but there was some big shoes to fill from last year.
Yeah, and I picked up a lot of things from those guys. They taught me a lot of things, and yes, it's showing off right now.
So, is there a point in the game where you can see, and we've seen it over the year, and really over the last couple of years, where you can tell that the opposing quarterback may not be real interested in doing a whole lot going forward? I mean, you guys get them a little bit of happy feet. We'll say it that way.
Yeah, we get after the quarterback. We want to make them uncomfortable in the pocket, and that's helping out our DBs back there so they can get picks
Senior campaign, and Hayden, congratulations, first of all, on being named Player of the Week this week.
Oh, thanks.
We talk about the number of weapons you have to work with this year, and it's a little different animal. I mean, you had, obviously Jatavius and Dez last year were spectacular, but they were far and away, your top two targets. This year, a little more multiple in the passing game. You got a lot of guys that can get open. What's it been like for you having maybe a little more to choose from, including, you got Cedric Battle coming out of the backfield. I mean, you got a lot of weapons.
Yeah, for sure. Like you said, last year with Dez and Jay, that was a lot of our passing game went through just them two. But this year, or during the offseason, I think we all challenged the wide receivers to step up because we knew that was a spot that if we wanted to be successful, we needed not just one or two people to step up, but multiple people. And I think they've done just that with from Lester to Becox, Roman, Jakari, Cedric out of the backfield. I have a lot of faith in a lot of different guys, and it makes my job a lot easier.
Speaking of, we got to heap some praise on the guys up front too. They've done a great job of keeping you clean. A sack given up the other night, 1, and it was the first one since, I think, week 2. So 6 sacks total given up on the year for a quarterback, and obviously you're pretty good about moving around in the pocket or getting out when you need to, but knowing you're going to have a clean pocket more often than not, that's got to be very comforting.
Absolutely. I'm very close to the majority of the offensive linemen, and I think
That's a good
maybe
move.
that has something to do with it.
Yeah. That's good. That's good for your self-preservation, is to be friendly with those guys.
He and the left tackle were roommates until the left tackle got married not too long ago.
Oh, yeah, he kicked me out when he got married.
That's good.
Yeah.
She wasn't interested in having you stick around, I guess?
I tried my best.
Well, so who is your roommate now?
I live with Colt Harfield, Chandler Dexter, and Matt Hall.
Okay. All right.
Little house.
That's a good group. So what we were all wondering, I mean, you had an excellent year last year. We were all kind of wondering what you would try to improve on. Named second team all-conference last year. Things keep up, you're going to be maybe moving up a notch at the end of the season. I know all you're worried about is going deep in the postseason, but what did you really focus on trying to improve on year to year?
Well, personally, you want to get better at each category, from fewer turnovers, more touchdowns, more yardage, and executing the offense the best you can. But really, more than that is, like you said, I just want us to. I want us to win more. I don't care if we have to throw the ball 2 times a game or 35. If we have to hand it off the whole game, whatever we got to do. I want to take that next step, and because I hadn't gotten a chance to win a conference ring while I've been here. So
Yeah.
that was the first goal, and then the second goal is to move on and get farther in the playoffs than we have last year and in years past.
Yeah.
So the team goals for me are bigger than the personal goals. The personal accolades are cool. I love them, but more than that, I want us as a team to be successful.
Your incredible lives are what make Arkansas so special. That's why doing our part to keep you amazing is our mission. By providing the most skilled doctors and nurses to heal you from sickness or injury, and giving comprehensive care to support your recovery, we're your guide to health, all so you can keep on giving, keep on inspiring.
And keep on amazing.
For the care that keeps you amazing, visit Baptist-Health.com.
Here I am back at UCA. This is where I got my start. Acting in plays, studying literature, writing scripts. Campus has grown so much in the last few years, and the technology is incredible. UCA is where I learned the craft of storytelling and got ready for a career in New York and LA. That's how I got here. Go here and go anywhere. Go UCA.
Pee-wee, 3rd grade. One of my close buddies was playing, and he just told me to come out there. Actually, my mom didn't know, but I got an application, filled everything out, signed her name, and then asked her for $50. And so I kind of got started by myself, and she didn't want me to. So yeah, Pee-wee. Probably 10th grade, where one of my coaches that was pretty tough on me pulled me aside halfway through a workout and was like, hey, you got a chance to actually go play college football, if you can just keep working hard like you are right now. And that's kind of the moment I kind of realized, okay, I can actually do this. Because like I said, he was pretty hard on everybody, so for him to tell me that was kind of cool. Just being real close to my family. So I'm a big family guy, and I'm only about 20 minutes down the road. So it was between here and New Mexico. New Mexico is about 20-hour drive or so. And plus UCA is a winning program, so it made perfect sense for me to come here. I'm glad I did. It's paid off so far. I'd say PJ Hall, I guess. We played against Sam Houston State, but I didn't really go against them, so. I would say the big house. Yeah, it holds the most people in the world, I think. So I think that'd be pretty cool atmosphere to play in. Hey, you like it? Alabama and LSU play this week. Brother, this is the most important game of the year. Something like that. He's always bringing up other big games and saying ours is the most important, which is true. So, yeah, that's my Coach Cameron impersonation.
At UCA, we have the second highest on-campus undergraduate enrollment in the state, for a reason. Lots of reasons, actually. The University of Central Arkansas. Go here and go anywhere.
What does it mean to be Southland Strong?
It's not just big wins.
It's success in the classroom
and being engaged with service.
Family, passion,
integrity,
overcoming adversity,
hard work and dedication,
bettering people around you,
striving for excellence,
leadership and competition
on our campuses
and in our communities.
We are Southland Strong.
And we welcome you into Beaumont, Texas, where it is homecoming here for Lamar University, and the number 4 ranked Bears coming off a big homecoming win last weekend in Conway, trying to stay perfect in conference play and cruise towards a national seed in the postseason. Bears are number 4 in both of the national polls, and more importantly, they came up 4th in the first playoff committee rankings, and that's, of course, going to determine seeding for where the Bears will end up in the postseason. If they keep winning, they will get a first-round bye, which is Thanksgiving weekend, and they will also host a game in the second week of the playoffs. It is critical, of course, that the Bears give themselves that home field advantage and a bye, of course, which they didn't have the opportunity to enjoy last year. They did get the home game, but not the bye. And so, again, it's a huge leg up, and that's really what the Bears are playing for. Stay perfect these last 3 games. The Bears are going to have to be focused week by week. They will be heavy favorites in each of these final matchups. 2 of them come on the road before they return for senior day in the regular season finale in a couple of weeks. But, again, it's the biggest game of the year, as Coach Campbell would tell you, because it's the next one.
Guys, you're in great position. Win one game. Win one game. One play. How do you do that? By doing what you do. One play at a time, 4 quarters. Bring the energy, set the tempo. Yeah, it's on, baby! Woo! Yeah, it's on, baby! Ah! Yeah, it's on, baby! Woo! It's on, baby! Ah! It's on, baby! Woo! It's on, baby! Ah! It's on, baby!
And they are showing pressure. Man-to-man defense on the outside. Hildebrand with an option on the right. Pitches it to Blackman. Blackman down the field, and he runs it well beyond the 35. First down, Central Arkansas. And a great play design right there. Fake the handoff to cross to the right side. Hildebrand trying to go big ball over the top to Cox. Has his man beat, and he fakes the catch in tight coverage. What a great grab by Cox. Good coverage on the back end by Rodney Randall Jr. Hildebrand running left, pitches Carlos Blackman 5, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Central Arkansas. The Bears took advantage again of man coverage on the outside. Myers forces the defender to back up, and Carlos just runs in the space that was left behind, and he rolls into the end zone untouched. A beautiful play there by the Bears as they take advantage of a Cardinal defense that, basically is running itself out of these plays on the edges. Allen again, this time under pressure, and he is tripped up and brought down. Another sack for that Bear defense, and it is Chris Terrell getting just enough of the shoe of Allen to drop him down, and that will credit him with yet another sack on the season. And the kickoff is high and short. Battle will take it at the 12. Up the right sideline, he has got a burst of speed, and he is on his way. 40-45 midfield, 45-40, 35-30, and he's tripped up and knocked out of bounds. But a beautiful return by Cedric Battle, and every time the Bears need an answer, it seems that he answers. Handoff Crossley, nice cutback across the middle. 25-20, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown Central Arkansas, just like that. Kier Crossley had a great job up front with that offensive line. A spectacular cutback by Crossley. And just like that, he's in the end zone to put the Bears in front.
We talked about it. They all creep up against the line. A lot of Cardinals play in the box, at least 8 at a time. And all Crossley needed was to find himself 5 yards after the line of scrimmage before there was no one else in front of him, and he was able to turn it into 6.
Allen under pressure. Terrell has him, and he gets a little help from a friend, and he and Jackson play meet at the quarterback again. So a half a sack, I assume, each for Terrell and Jackson. Hands it. Up the middle they go, and tackled down after a short gain is Starnes, who had the touchdown earlier in recent plays, and they will come after him. They're going to screen it, but no time, because Eric Jackson says, "Feed me," as he swallows up Allen. No chance on the screen play. Field goal attempt is blocked by the Bears, so that one is not going to happen either.
And so now Martinez, the freshman, falls to 2 of 4 on the season. A great job by the Bear defense. Very impressive. Handoff up the middle. Scooting through. There goes Crossley. 40, 45, midfield. Has a blocker. And he's down to the 40, up through a small one. He goes up the middle again. At the 30, 25, 20, 15, and knocked down at the 14-yard line. Kier Crossley is having a night. And here he goes again. And he finds a gap. Breaks through a tackle on the outside, across the 40, cuts it back inside to the 45-yard line. A beautiful run by Cedric Battle, and a big gain on that play. And he's going to run it this time and get buried down. Oh my goodness, a violent collision in the backfield. He got hammered.
I think that was Lofton. It was.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hildebrand screens it right side. Crossley gets a block out across the 45 midfield. 40, 35, 30. One man to beat. He's dragged down at the 20-yard line, but a beautiful play there by the Bears. And Kier Crossley doing it on the ground, and this time in the passing game. This is an offense that looks a little different than normal for sure. Over the top they go. Myers all alone at the 5. Touchdown! Central Arkansas. Hildebrand to Myers to Paydirt. And the freshman does it again.
5 touchdowns on the years for the freshman from Florida. And what did we say? They got to make a couple good passes here to make him respect the passing game. The entire Cardinals defense stayed at the line of scrimmage. Myers was wide open behind it. No one in front, behind, or to the side of him.
McKenzie on for Allen at quarterback, looking left side. Bears are there. Ball is out. The ball is out, and the Cardinals covered at the 45-yard line of Lamar. Boy, a missed opportunity there. That was a play that was like in slow motion.
At UCA, students come in with the second highest ACT and GPA in the state and leave with a career that's second to none. The University of Central Arkansas. Go here and go anywhere.
Honoring all-around excellence in men's and women's collegiate competition. Every division, every sport, the Learfield Directors Cup. The prestigious award continues its reign as the crowning achievement in college athletics. To follow your favorite team, like us on Facebook, find us online and on Twitter. The Learfield Directors Cup.
Bears are running on first down. Big gain out across the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and into Lamar territory quickly goes, how about Lester Wells? Twins receivers left. Cox trying to figure out the play. Hildebrand, play action, rolls right, throws to Blackman, turns it up at the 3, into the end zone. Touchdown, Central Arkansas, Carlos Blackman. And the Bears extend the lead with 11:22 to go here in the third quarter. And I'm not sure Cox knew the play, but they went away from him anyway. And a beautiful throw and catch from Hayden Hildebrand to Carlos Blackman into the end zone once again. Handoff up the middle. Bears are there. They stop King up after a no gain. May have lost a half a yard. He's going to throw it here. Ball is out by Terrell, and the Bears may have covered it. That's another one of those 50-50s, and they're going to say, yes, Central Arkansas football. Chris Terrell does it again, and the Bears recover in Lamar territory around the 30-yard line. My goodness, that defensive front is wreaking havoc on the Southland Conference. Cox in motion. Oh, big hole on the right side for Battle. Inside the 15, inside the 10, 5, touchdown, Central Arkansas. And from our position here in the box, you could see that thing open up. There was a huge hole you could have driven a truck through.
Like the Red Sea.
And Battle drove right through it into the end zone. Nice blocking by the wide receiver on that side as well. And he runs into the end zone untouched for a score. McKenzie this time under pressure. Thanks, Mont. And they get nothing out of that play. He goes down, loses a shoe in the process. Blitzed by the Cardinals. He's going to the right sideline. Has a man caught. 20-yard line, and a completion from Hildebrand to Brandon Myers again. Wells in motion. They'll hand it off left side. And it is Crossley at the 10, 5. Touchdown, Central Arkansas. That may have been Cedric Battle, excuse me, on the carry. And it was Cedric Battle. Touchdown, Central Arkansas. And the Bears are blowing it open here in Beaumont. Handoff up the middle, and the Bears throw him down for a loss on the play. Roy Sutton in there as they swallowed up King on the carry. McKenzie back to pass, under pressure, hit and dropped. May have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but we'll see. Make the handoff. Smith rolling right, looking right, running right. Across the 20, 25, 30. Still on his feet out near the 35. A beautiful run there by Braylon Smith. We'll get a chance at it. Now they're going to play action. Smith steps up in the pocket, firing downfield. Has a man there. Back shoulder throw caught. And a nice throw by Smith to Brandon Meyer. Man in motion. They'll hand it to Cooper around the left side. Out across the 20, 25, 30. Runs over a man out to the 40-yard line. What a run by Cooper. He not only looks fast, but he's still powerful. I know he dropped some weight in the offseason. Tally will be ball overthrown and intercepted by the Bears. And that is Northcross. How about that? What a grab there. Over the shoulder catch. There are some defenders who can grab it, and that is Northcross on the interception. So the sophomore out of Ashdown, Arkansas, with an interception for the Bears to seal the deal. What a play.
Eric Jackson with 8 tackles tonight, 3 sacks. Pretty good performance. What'd you think?
Yeah, we flied around today. I think we ran to the ball very good, and defense played really well. The offense, they came with it as well.
It seemed like a little bit of a slow start offensively in the first half, but in the during that time, though, the defense just kept picking it up a notch.
Yeah, they know we're always going to have their back, and, we know they're going to score the ball, and it's all about rhythm. They got to get in that little rhythm, and it showed the 42-14.
Mm-hmm. From the time the season started to now, how far has this defense come? I know you've gotten better every week, but it seems like you've gone leaps and bounds every week.
Yeah, we're getting better every week. We got guys like, CT, Chris Chambers, we got guys, they just they get us better, and it's showing off.
Talk about, getting to play a lot tonight, obviously, but you've shown the speed, you've shown the hands, but you got a little physical there toward the, on one of those receptions down the sideline.
Yeah, we knew going into the game, we knew they were going to play a little man coverage, and they were going to play catch, and then, my number was called, and I knew he was going to collision me, so you had to be physical to get by him, so physical and happy with the result.
They like to play up close at times on you guys tonight.
Yeah, that's what they're doing all day in film. Every week we'd watch plays on them in film. It was always cover 1. Sometimes they would go to cover 3, but 90% of the time it was cover 1. So we knew we were going to have to beat man coverage.
In the first half, Coach Campbell talked about this at halftime. Some points left on the field, but you guys just seem to be grinding away.
Yeah, I think we started off really slow, but I'm glad we actually pulled it away in the second half. We've been starting off really slow. I think we need to work on being more consistent as an offense, help the defense out a little bit more, but I'm glad we came out in the second half strong and finished the game.
Of course, I know you like to catch the football, but you had to be really pleased with the running game tonight. There were some huge, huge holes out there.
Yeah, coming into the game, I think they're giving up 270 yards rushing a game. So we knew we were going to have opportunities to run and pass. It was just a matter of knowing your assignment and staying on your blocks to help the running backs in the game.
And I asked Eric about the defense. Of course, the offense has gone leaps and bounds every week and improving. How good is this offense?
I think we're good. We just have to learn to be more consistent. We have a lot of explosive players. We have a great play caller up in the booth, Coach Brown. I just think we need to become more consistent with our plays.
You get one more, you get a ring. Then after that, you get to decide what the ring's gonna say. Does it say? All we got to do now is do what? One game. Let's win one game. Look at me. And I want to do the things that it takes to win one game. The little things that it takes to win one game. Let's get better. Let's get better at all the little things. Get your eyes up here. Let's get better at the little thing. Very, very proud of how hard y'all worked last week. We got better. We went on the road and won by 28 points. Is there some things we could have done better? Yes. And that's how great of a football team we got a chance to be. When you go on the road and win by 28 and you still know, there's some stuff that we can still do better. You got a chance to have a special football team. And we're not done yet. Let's keep getting better at all the little things. Everybody good? Yes, sir. Let's count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2. Hey!